So traders, I want to give you an update on the interest rates. This is the 30-year, right? This is the 30-year weekly. Look at this here. Got a lot of things that we'll talk about here. This is the 10-year. Same thing here as well too. A lot of things happening here right now. But also how I'm utilizing what I'm seeing right here for trading opportunities. And this is the 2-year. And the 2-year right now, just by looking at this daily chart, could be getting ready for an absolute significant fall through the floor. This is about to drop like a rock hard. I want to share that with you. But first, quick word from our sponsors today, and then we'll get straight into it. Hey traders, just a quick heads up. I'm actually giving away free access to my Mastery Trading course for a limited time. If you go to johnspeedgift.com, or there should be the first link in the description. The fact is that 80 to 90% of the stuff that you learn or you use on these trading platforms is a complete waste of time. And only about 5 to 10% of the stuff that you actually learn and use is going to move the needle in the positive direction for you. And that's over the last 20 years, I've put everything that has helped me move the needle in the positive direction in this here, and I've left everything else out. So go to johnspeedgift.com right now and grab complete free access to this Mastery Trading course. So traders, let me share this with you here. So I've actually been talking a lot about, let me show you this here. So I'll bring up this PowerPoint here. This is the screenshots and everything I take. Do you guys take screenshots? I think one of the best things I do as a trader, as you can see, I'm always taking screenshots. And these are obviously different trades that I've done and have seen. But they're different trade setups that I use. Anyway, so I have, as you can see, this is 456 screenshots. And this is actually what helps me become a much better trader, by the way, guys. I'm taking screenshots of the same setup, as you can see through here. And the screenshots of just the setups, they're not all these are only maybe 4 main type of setups, but they're different examples to help me. Anyway. So I've always been on this camp here. I've always seen this camp here. And I've always seen, right now, I'm personally getting involved with TMF right now, right? I believe the bond market is starting to slowly start to see some bottoming. And I believe next year we're going to start to see the really thick of it of bond market finally starting to rally and the interest rates coming down. And so I'm always looking at where we are right now. And so I'm already in TMF, by the way. That and bought it and then also got options in it as well too. But again, it's a 12-month view, right? It's not a what happens this week. It's more like come back to me in 9 months. You know what I'm trying to say? Like but I do see we're down the bottom here. And as everything starts to come down, gold comes down, silver comes down, the mining stocks come down, even the stock market, the stock market indices. These are in the, while a lot of the amateurs are chasing the market up here, right? That is already in a really big move from there to there, as you can see. The big thing is I'm chasing markets that are down the bottom here, as you can see, right? So and the reason why I say that is because if you have a look at the interest rates here, this is the interest rates. And so the first thing here is check this out. So on this weekly chart, this is a weekly chart here. And it does look like on this down cycle that the interest rates could get down to around about, so the 2-year looks like it could get down to around about, just looking at the way these markets work, around about that 2.5 level, maybe even a bit lower on this down cycle. But that down cycle is then going to be met by an up cycle. So that's the 2-year. And looking at from an actual, look at this here. Like this is the actual, the daily charts of this. And this is about to drop like a rock. It is, wow. So for whatever reason, we're about to hit a really serious down cycle in the interest rates. The 2-year, especially the 2-year, and look at this here. We're about to drop like a rock. And look at this here. We had move up and we had this major level of support through there. And actually, I'll do this here. So I'll bring sync and layout, and I'll sync you and layout as well too. Meaning I'm just going to show it on this chart here, as you can see. So this is it here. So this is about to drop like a rock down to this level here. So as you can see, I'll bring that up through there. Right? And so you can see also that, look at this here. Notice how we've had this major level of support through here. So this major level of support, look at this here, come down, found support, and now we're just holding through here. So that tells me that once we actually do start the drop, this thing is probably going to start the drop on this overall move up. It's coming down, down. Look at this here. Overall, down and down and down. Lower high, lower high, lower high. So once we actually break here, this is probably going to drop like a rock, and we're probably going to come down towards down to this level here. Maybe even down as low as into the ones on the 2. I'm not calling for that, but around about the 2.5 is sort of a target on a sort of a conservative target, and then we can possibly get down the bottom here on, this is the 2 year. Now if I go to the 10 year, so let's go all the way up and then we'll go to the 30 year. The 2 year is doing the same type of thing, but the 2 year, you can see the 2 year come down to this level. And typically what happens is, by the way, this is a breakout. This is a complete change of trend. But what's happening right now as I speak is we're probably going to see this market rise. We're rolling over through here. And so as we drop down, we're probably going to drop down to around about, so right now the 10 year is hitting at that 4.1. So the interest rates are probably going to start to come back down towards, over the next 12 months, they're probably going to start to go back down towards the 2.5, maybe even to the low 2s from that level from there. But then what happens from there is, this is when it's a bit of a cycle thing, right? See, even these interest rates here, right? You go through these cycles and cycles and cycles. See through here, right? Up, down, and this is what's going to happen through here. But right now we're in a down cycle from here. And so we're probably going to come back down towards this level from there. And as you can see on the daily chart, one thing I'm noticing on the daily chart as well is we've already started to, let me show you this here. See that through there? What's this here? It's called a breakout, right? Breakout. We've already started to squeeze up through this level here. We've already started to break to the downside. So the 2 years starting to roll over. And if this starts to roll over from here, we're probably going to start to see it come back down to that level from there to there. And again, 50% of the move. But we are in a down cycle of the interest rates. And so this is what I'm seeing coming up the next 12 months from there. And if we go to the 30 year as well too. So the 30 year currently sits at 4.7% through there, as you can see. But the same type of thing, as you can see from here to here, right? From there to there, as you can see, that whole level from there to there to there. And look what's starting to happen. We're starting to break to the downside from here. So this is the reason why I'm in TMF myself, guys. I think TMF is a great opportunity. Now this is not 100% of my trading account, guys. Right? This is just a section, a little portion of my account. Right? We're not talking 100. You know, it's like you put these positions on to benefit from it. So guess what? As TMF is doing its thing for the next 12 months, then I'm taking advantage of other opportunities as well too. Okay, so that's where I've actually gotten into that level from there. But if we look at the weekly chart once again, you can see here this weekly chart has been down, 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 down. Once again, the same type of cycle I see from everything here as we've been going down and down and down and down and down and down and down, up, 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 down, down, down through here, right? So we're probably going to go down through a down cycle into 2027, and then after 2027, savers are not going to be losing anymore because it can get like a 10% interest rate just by having money in the account. And that's what I believe. That's what I believe is coming from there. But for now, we're in a move up. We're probably going to come back down, and the overall trajectory from this level from here is around about same for the 2. So it looks like everything's going to get like so. Yeah. So the 2 year probably is going to get down to the 2%. Wow. Okay. 10 year is probably going to get down to the 2% or so, round about that, into the 2s. And the 30 year as well too. 30 years at 4.7. I could see that potentially even get into the 2s as well too. That 50% level there is around the 2s as well too. So that's what I see happening. We're in a bit of a down cycle right now. So this actually looks like it's a really, really, really nice time, because then we start to go to things like TMF. And if I bring you on to TMF, we can see a few things here with TMF. Firstly, what we've done here with TMF is, let me show you this here, is we started to create a major false breakout to the downside. And what that simply means is this level through here, right? So if I zoom this in right in so I can show you. There we go. Just trying to... Right, so what's happened through here? It's already started to create a false breakout, meaning it's already, it came down, we came down, we found support, and now we're starting to slowly break up above it. That's obviously the weekly chart there. and we go back to the daily charts now. To the daily charts, and we can see this thing for the daily charts here. Again, support came back down through this level from here to here. As you can see, from there to there, resistance, and pop back up, right? And now we're finding a bit of support. So one thing I'm noticing right now as well, and actually, if I bring on this platform, because this platform really does it quite well for me, TMF, I've already got it drawn here, I'm pretty sure. Let's go here. Yep. Okay, cool. Blank chart. And line, as you can see here, right? So let's go to weekly and back to daily. Okay, cool. So you can see what I've already gotten here, right? I've already gotten, let me blow this up here. So you can see the TMF where we are right now. This is the opposite. You can see here a big bottoming pattern. And this is a classic end of trend, like an end of trend type of move. What happens is they have a major level of support. And then what ends up happening is we break down past the support level. We don't do much. We go up and then we go through there. Now the line in the sand for the TMF is this. If we go through here and we start to break above, say 45 on the TMF market, which is also the TLT going up as well too, then on a bare minimum, if that happens, then we're probably going to see around about an 80% rise out of around about 80%, maybe even a little bit higher. I have to say around 60 to potentially even maybe 80% rise, possibly over the next 12 months. Just by even buying it, by the way. No, I'm talking about just the rise in there. Now, that's an 80% rise if I just bought it, which I did. But I also have options, by the way. So if that happens, now we're probably talking 300%, maybe 400% return. Between that 200 and 400% return on the option that I got as well too. So you can see what I'm having here, but this is going to take time as well too. So this is where I see happening right now, guys. The bottom line is that I see that rates, this is about to drop like a rock. So traders, before you leave today, I want to give you an invite to apply for my John's Inner Circle coaching program. This is my top level coaching program, and this is for only serious people only. This group right now currently is only around 15 people, so it's only a real small group because I'm with you every single week in that small group. This whole group here, this John's Inner Circle, is about giving you exactly what you need to know on how to identify a really good high quality setup, trade management techniques, how I scan the markets, and so much more. Plus also every single week I'm doing live coaching sessions that help you with every single area that goes into becoming a good trader and so much more. So this is only for serious people only. This is my top level coaching program. It's only a real small group. But if you're at the point right now where you are absolutely serious about becoming disciplined and you really want to make commitment to becoming a good trader, then my inner circle may be a good fit for you. If you go to getjohnshelp.com, that's an application form. Go fill that out right now, and you and I will have a good chat on the phone, and I'll see where you're at, and you'll be able to see more about the actual coaching program. And if we're a good fit, then maybe we can move together from there. But if you're real serious about this and you really want to take this to a whole brand new level, and you want to be more than 95% of traders lose money in the markets, and if you finally want to start to crack into the top 5%, and even the top 1%, then this may be a good fit for you. So go to getjohnshelp.com right now. Apply for that. It's only for the first 10 people only. And I look forward to speaking to you on the phone real soon.